What is up, fellas? Today is Friday, the 13th of February, 2026, and today was CPI day. Today, I took a trade before CPI news came out, doing the full porting method, and I passed to like 7 funded accounts. I tried it on 8. I only passed 7 for whatever reason. One of them got blown. Not sure how that happened, but anyways, after CPI came out, we took a banger trade. We took a long, played out almost instantly. Everybody in the server ate. Overall, we had great price action, and I really had no problems with today. That being said, before I get into this trade recap, if you do not know, I live trade every single day. I trade the SIS system, which is the simplest trading strategy in the entire space. If you're looking to learn my model and get started and possibly even trade alongside me, link in the description, get in there. I won't waste any more time. Let's get right into the recap. All right, everyone, so here's the CPI wick we had. I use the buy stop, sell stop method. So you basically just put a buy stop order above price, sell stop order below price, and whichever way it goes, it'll tap you in and exit you at your take profit, which is basically whatever amount passes your funded accounts. So clearly, I took this on my TradeFi accounts and made just over $3,000 passing all these accounts. And I did this on Alpha Futures too. 8 accounts I had doing this total. 7 of them passed. 1 of them got blown. How that happened, I have no idea. But you are not here for that. Let's get right into the actual trade recap. Okay, so after this news data dropped, this is the range we were working with. So this was our data high from 8:30 over there, which we had left behind, thankfully. Love data highs as draws. And didn't have a data low, obviously, and then we had this low down here. We were stuck in the middle of this range, and quite honestly, that makes it super easy. I need to mark out no other liquidity. Don't need to have a daily bias, nothing crazy. I'm just taking plays off this range. Some other things within this range to worry about was this 5-minute fair value gap, which we were trading inside of. We had this 5-minute fair value gap to the upside, which we also had traded inside of. We were bouncing between them. And then we had this unfilled 5-minute gap down here. That being said, I literally just wanted to see manipulation of one side of this range and then catch a reaction off of it. So I literally was going to see manipulation, trade lower, or manipulation, trade higher. This is all I was looking for. Could possibly even get an opportunity like off one of the gaps. Like if we did something like this, could catch a trade. But one of these 3 scenarios is what I wanted. That was all I needed. It was going to be a super simple day. Every time we have data draws, it's this simple. And if you follow the model, it's going to hit 9 out of 10 times. So I just was letting market open, waiting to see what happened, and let a few candles play out. And you'll see we manipulated higher, left data highs again, started trading lower. So I'm like, okay, let's see which side of the range we want to take first. I don't really care what happens between there. And you'll notice we tap into this 5-minute gap. Great. We have no fair value gaps to play off of. Still nothing. Choppy market open. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait until side of the range gets hit. And you will see we traded lower and swept out this low. Pop over to ES. You'll notice we did not have an SMT. But we did also sweep that low on ES. Left data highs on ES. These charts were super correlated, which is a good sign that we might have good price action. I noticed that. So as soon as these lows got swept out, I'm just looking for my entry model higher, which is an inversion fair value gap. And you will see if I clean up my chart here, we made a clean 1-minute fair value gap on the way down to this low. And all I wanted to see was this fair value gap get traded through to take a potential long higher. So that was what I was looking for my entry model. Didn't have an SMT, but that was all right. We had no gaps to worry about that could hold us down besides for this 5-minute fair value gap above. And data highs was a super obvious draw. So entry model is if this gap gets inversed. That was pretty damn easy, if I do say so myself. So I took my entry off this 1-minute inversion right here, enter the trade long, and I set my stop loss below this 1-minute fair value gap, which we were forming. Reason being, what is this wick? Like, we don't need to trade back down there. So stop loss right there was fine, and take profit was obviously data highs. Couple intra-leg things to worry about was this internal high right here. I planned on taking a partial if we took that internal high. And on top of that partial, I was also going to go break even at this internal high right here. Not the internal high below it. Why? It's too close and it's not a relevant high. Didn't really look clean. Wasn't interested in going break even there. So break even, this internal high. And you will see, if I let this trade play out, that's really all I had to mark out for this. I think it was within 1 candle I was break even. No, okay. It was 2 candles. I was break even. And on that second candle as well, hit my scaling high. So I scaled 1 contract here at this high. Wanted to let the rest play out towards data highs. And you will see within, I think it was 3 candles. Yep, 3 candles. We took data high. Hitting full take profit. And you will notice that was 545 ticks in 1 trade. And almost a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. I was in micros. I made about $1,000 on this trade. I think I was in 8 micros it might have been. And I took this across my other 7 past funded accounts that I did the Pathway to Payout series on. So those accounts are now up almost $1,000 after me passing them in 3 trading days. So there's that. That was all I had for this trade. After I took this, I was done for the day, and now I have tons of allocation, and I'm up on all of my past funded accounts. So, I mean, we're in a pretty damn good situation if you're asking me. That being said, overall, super clean price action, super clean trading day, and I had no problems with this. I felt my model presented itself very cleanly. CPI full porting obviously went great. Everyone on the server absolutely printed. They passed a lot of their funded accounts. I think we had over 40 accounts passed throughout the server, and everyone took that long too. I mean, it just fits the model so well. It was a great trade, and overall can't complain. That was a great way to end out the week. That being said, I hope to see all of you watching this video in the Discord. If you want to trade alongside me and learn this model, absolutely, you should do that. Join the Discord, link in the bio, free Discord. And I will catch you all in the next trade recap. I hope CPI treated you as good as it treated me.